Hello and welcome to the W.V. Mason Coaches Report with Rob Anspach, the wrestling coach of Hofstra Pride. I'm Jim Sheehan. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
Pride coming off a tough 24-21 loss at Bloomsburg, number 23 Bloomsburg on Sunday. A great match, tough one to end on.
Yeah, it was. It was tough to take that loss. 24-21. I do think our guys went out there. They wrestled hard. Bloomsburg got a good program, good team, and our guys went out there and they wrestled well. We just made a couple mistakes. That cost us a dual meet, but I think a lot of guys went out there. When I compare that match on Sunday with the match the previous week against Princeton, we definitely were wrestling at a much higher level. So I look at that and build off the positives of wrestling and competing out there and using that as motivation to wrestle Drexel this Friday.
Pride go down 12-0 on 2 pins to open the match, 197 and 285. How did you feel at that point?
Yeah, it was one of the things where you're going down there and as thinking about the dual meet wise, you're going, we just lost. It's like they've just got 4 wins, and you never know how the next guy going out there is going to respond. But Jamie, he's a 5th-year guy, went out there, wrestled a quality opponent, and completely dominated his match. And I think that got us going on the right track. Jamel followed up with a real nice win against Wilcox, who's a top wrestler, and then we were able to counter their 2 pins with 2 of our own, with Luke going out there getting a fall, and Cody, when he gets on top, he's very good, and that's what he did. And, again, we were right back in the match and looking to win the dual meet. It came down to, I think a real big call was at 174 pounds. We're winning the match 2-0, and we get a defensive fall. That's a tough way to lose the match. But again, we were winning the match 2-0. Franti went out there. He's being very aggressive. He got the opening takedown, doing a great job with it. It's just something that we can't allow ourselves to get in positions for people to capitalize. And hopefully he learns from it, and we can move forward and keep improving.
And jumping back now, down 12-0, Jamie Franco, an unsung hero this year. He's having a solid season, 17-7 on the year. Jumped into the Intermat top 20 this week at number 20. Tell us a little bit about
Jamie, he made the commitment last year right after the season. He was going to go 125, so that wouldn't be an issue with his weight. And again, he's a smart wrestler. He knows how to keep in great position and give himself the best opportunity to win, and that's what he's been doing this year. And it's starting to be recognized by people in the country, and we're looking for him to get out to the national tournament and maybe get on that podium. If he continues to wrestle the way he has been, I don't see why there's a reason he's not.
And Jamie now 18th this week, and number 20 this week at 133 is Jamel Hudson, and he's been solid all season.
He's had I don't know why, but he has had a pretty quietly good season. He's 14-4, I think, or 14-5 on the season, with 2 of his losses coming to number 8th ranked guy, Cody Brewer, who's a returning All-American. Another loss coming to Mark Gray, who was ranked 10th in the country, and his other loss is a guy ranked 14th, in Nick Soto. So his 4 losses have been to all really quality guys. He's beaten some quality guys himself, and slowly and surely he's starting to get noticed that, hey, this is a guy that we're going to have to look out for. He's great to watch wrestle. He's explosive. He's a fun guy. He just put up 25 points at his last home match, put up another 9 points this weekend, and when he's out there, you can expect some points to be put on the board.
And Luke Veit is back, had an impressive match with a fall win and his 20th victory of the season. Yeah,
Luke, again, he's a guy that's just solid, consistent, does all the right things, and it shows each and every time he goes out in that mat, what you're going to get. You're going to get a guy that's going to wrestle hard, try and score points the entire match, and that's what he does. And, with that constant pressure, he's able to create some opportunities, get some falls, and that's what happened on Sunday.
And Cody Ruggiero, 17-7 now on the season, having his best season of his career.
Yeah, and again, these guys are really carrying the team right now. These first 4 weights, along with Joe Booth, really doing a nice job for us, giving us, each and every time we go out there, we're looking at 5 wins. We just really need to get somebody at 57, 74, 84, 97, or heavyweight to come up with a win, so we can, start getting some dual meet victories. We're losing a lot of close ones where we need somebody out of those other 5 weights to come up with a win. And we got to keep working, keep getting better, and hopefully one of those guys can start getting some confidence in what they're doing and get on a roll here the last month of the season before we head into the conferences.
You made a couple of changes last week. Jelani calendar at 157. The redshirt freshman stepped in for Nick Turdick. Lost 9-4. Your impressions?
Yeah, I thought he did a pretty good job. You know, he's wrestling a kid that was good. That kid Hardnett was a tough kid. You know, fifth-year senior, and you know we had to wrestle off in 2 weight classes this week, and you know 157. Jelani beat out Nick Turdick for the spot, so it's going to be his spot for right now. And then 184 pounds, Vic Pujny beat Dwight House out for his spot. So you know we need to put the best team out there, and right now those are the best 2 guys, and they're going to hopefully bring our level up. Worst case is that they're going to make the other guys realize, hey, my spot's in jeopardy, and create a little competition in the room that is never a bad thing.
Yeah, unfortunately it came down to the final match. Hofstra was up 21-15 heading into the final 2 matches. A pin and a decision at 184 for loss for Vic Pujny, 5-3 decision. Your impressions of that match?
Yeah, it's been one of the things where we need Victor to create some offense. You know, we've been working on it for 2 years now, and it's getting better. It's not where it needs to be in order for him to win a lot of matches, but it's something he has to come in every single day and work on if he wants to be winning some of these matches. That was a very winnable match. It was unfortunate we lost 5-3. We had some opportunities to score, we just didn't capitalize on them. So, you know, when you don't get very many opportunities, you got to make sure you take advantage of them.
And this weekend, this Friday night at the Max Sports Complex, 7 p.m., Hofstra and Drexel in the EIWA match. Joe Booth's first match and only match against Drexel as he winds up his career. Joe Booth is the quiet man. I mean, he's having a fantastic season, 24 wins.
Yeah, he's been a great addition to our program. Couldn't be happier with him. I'm sure this will be unique experience for him Friday night. It's almost like he was traded or something like that. So, you know, he's going back to play his original team, and you know, I think he'll have a lot of emotion, you know, wrestling them. He knows all the guys on the program. He's been there for 5 years. You know, so I think there'll be a lot of, you know, he's going to have a lot of emotion. You know, we got to make sure he keeps it under control, which he's very good at. He's a 6-year guy. He understands what it's about. It's a wrestling match, and going out there and getting the job done. So, you know, this weekend we look for him to kind of get us going. It'd be great, you know, if he can finish up, if he'd be the last match, you know, or the first match. I think that'd be a nice way to start or end the dual meet. And, you know, again, just looking forward to him going out there and competing, looking for our guys to go out there and compete and you know, get us back on the winning ways.
And Drexel struggling a little bit this season, 4-11, 0-2 in the EIWA, but they have a good wrestler at 197, Brandon Pollock.
Yeah, and you know, Pollock's their best guy. Got a couple good guys in there. Their 33-pounder is pretty good. 57 Summers is pretty good. So they got some guys in there that can wrestle, and our guys got to be ready to go. It's one of those things where I don't care what the guy's record is or the team's record. If you're not ready to wrestle, you can be beat by anybody. I keep telling our guys, you know, everybody's in Division I for a reason. They have something. They're mostly state champions, you know, maybe second. They're good wrestlers, and if you're not prepared for it, they will beat you. And so we just got to make sure we're ready to wrestle to the best of our ability. I mean, we're 4-6, so it's not like we're lighting the world on fire here. We got to be ready to go, and we need this win.
Hofstra and Drexel this Friday night, January 24th at the Max Sports Complex. Tickets are available. Coach, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining the WB Mason Coaches Report on GoHofstra.com.